Hello again. I say hello again because I just did a Monkey Shoulder blended malt Scotch whiskey review. You'll have to check that out. It's downloading. And it was only, I believe, 5 minutes, so it's before this video. However, I did remember that I do want to talk a little bit about the Chris Watts case because I had to kind of step back from it for a while, and it just got to be too much, and I didn't want to keep discussing it. But I recently looked at the pictures of him and the Mistress when they were on the sand dunes from his Sacred app, and heard some videos, voice messages she left him that were very creepy. The laugh sounded just like the laugh in the house that the canine cops had found. I'm sure most of you know about that. A lot of this will be things that are already known, but things that I think about them. I'm not going to repeat why I started doing this because that's on my other videos. I am going to grab my scotch though. You do need to check out my videos about the wines and scotches and drinks that I do, because they will help you to determine if you want to try them. It always helps to try them if you see them sampled at a store regardless. Be right back. I'm going to add a little bit more ice, a little bit. So, my thing about it is, I had recently watched a video where she had recorded a message to Chris. If you haven't seen this, you need to check it out. His mistress recorded a message to him saying that she's had a great time. She's having such a great time. She's so glad he's having such a good time. And she's like wearing these glasses and this scarf, and her hair's blowing in the wind, and it's almost like she's trying to make videos like Shanann made. This is the video you'll have to check out if you're interested in Scotch or if you're curious. But anyways, it was kind of it kind of reminded me of her trying to be like Shanann. It reminded me of a statement he has said that once he went out to the sand dunes with his mistress, it kind of sealed the deal on Shanann. Then he was talking about that he had to talk her off the ledge, the mistress, around that same time. Some people have speculated it's because she found out that Shanann was pregnant, or because when she went in the house, she saw the picture of Chris kissing her belly, I believe, when she was pregnant with Bella, which is a very sweet picture. I know that some people are going to say something about this, and I really don't care, but it's my opinion, and this is my channel. I definitely believe she had something to do with it, knew about it. The 111-minute phone call prior to the murder is odd. Her looking up Amber Fry is odd. Her looking up wedding dresses is odd. Her looking up child support for 3 children is odd. Her acting like she didn't go in the house, but yes, she mentions certain pictures that were not only in the playroom that she supposedly acts like she only went in. I still don't know what to make of the video. I still believe that the video is misleading in ways because of shadows, the light, and truck. I do not think that there was a child awake then. Possibly maybe came back awake, because you have heard that he's told different stories. Chris has told different stories now. We have to remember, he first said Shanann smothered the kids. Then he said that he took them all and killed them, or some effect that way. Then he said that he took the girls and they drove for 45 minutes and he killed them. Then he's changed it that he actually smothered Bella and them at home, but they came back alive, and he re-killed them. That's another weird thing. That makes no sense. I don't think we've actually been told the truth on any of that, as I've mentioned before. But when I saw these pictures, and it just reiterated that I believe that they knew each other way longer than that 6 weeks. I think the 6 weeks got very intense. I do believe that the mistress wanted Shanann's life. I do believe that they should have given her a polygraph test. They should investigate it more. And then I started seeing videos of when they went into the house and they basically was letting Chris touch everything, and they were touching everything, and everyone was saying, oh, it was because it was a missing persons case. Well, I think a thing to learn from this case, there's many things to learn, but definitely a big thing to learn, is that regardless if they're missing or not, because a lot of times, especially with cases lately, it is the boyfriend or it is the husband, significant other or whatever, that they should halt everything at the time. Because it messed with a lot of evidence. And I do believe that the mistress covered herself saying she was in the house a few times because she knew her DNA would be there. I'm going to go turn off my heater just because it kind of got a little chilly because it was raining here, but it has been very nice in Florida, and I will continue my talk. Be right back. So this is kind of a brief video just to discuss some things that I know have been out a while, but like I said, I kind of stepped back from it. I'm busy with other things and work and the kids, but I've had some time off, and no, I have not written notes. I like to kind of go more in depth of researching it before I come on here, but I just remembered that seeing those pictures made me think of how I believe she gave him an ultimatum. That's why I was saying talk her down. And another big thing that I saw that was really weird is he did admit to giving Shanann Oxycontins when they were away, I believe in North Carolina, to try to make her miscarriage, but that he was going to take it to his grave who gave the Oxycontins to him, which I do not understand because he's in prison. I think that person is implicated is why. Some people think that there's still an investigation going on and it's just being kept quiet. Some people think it's closed because they've told it's closed. Obviously, I've watched a lot of forensic files, cold case files. There's no time limit on murder. They want to get it right, as I've mentioned before, so they're going to want to make that sure they have all their ducks in a row, so to say. What do you think? What do you honestly think? Not cutting anyone down or trying to be stupid, but giving a mature, actual comment. Do you believe that we know the whole story? Do you believe there's more involved? Do you believe that the mistress was involved? Some people say just because she was seeing a married man doesn't mean that she was involved. Well, yes, there's no crime. I believe there is a crime in it because it talks about it in the Bible. It's karma. It's not something that one should do. But there's a lot of things that are very weird to just dismiss when there was 4 people killed, 2 children, an unborn baby, and Shanann. So that's my thoughts, and I want to stay in touch with what's going on with that, and I don't want to obsess about it because some things have become a circus on here about it, but at the same time, I do randomly think about it. I have been thinking about it more on break. I have been thinking about it on Christmas because that was one of her favorite holidays. And it just seems undone to me. It was very fast that he got charged and everything happened within 2 months, whenever I know custody cases and things I've went through have taken a year. So what are your thoughts? Let me know.